Oh no, Shiva, oh Anishwa, no. Hey everyone, here is Pondan Roy from Class 12C Commerce. He is gonna speak about two topics today, that is the one is WCR and IFR. So let's start with WCR. So what is WCR? WCR means Workman Compensation Reserve. Workman Compensation Reserve is a reserve beside free reserves to be paid for any mishappening and accident happening to workmen at the workplace. It may or may not arise, or if arises, claim may be equal to higher or lower than the amount of reserve. So now let's start with the second topic, that is IFR. Now what is IFR? IFR means Investment Fluctuation Reserve. So what is the definition? Investment Fluctuation Reserve is a reserve created out of the profit to meet the fall in the market value of investment. It is created to adjust the difference between the book value and market value of investment. So here we are with the question. So what is for the first topic, that is Workman Compensation Reserve. So let's say the reserve is 90,000 and there are three partners A, B, C who have contributed each amount as 1:1:1 ratio at the initial stage. So I have created four cases for you in which there is case number one, there is no claim or there is no info. In the question there may be saying that there is no claim, or maybe in the question there is nothing given about the reserve. So for that also I have created case. Second case, there is claim of 60,000. Third, there is a claim of 90,000, and fourth, there is a claim of 1,20,000, which is greater than 90,000. So we'll look at that later on. So now let's start with the solution of case number one. There is a claim, there is no claim. Okay, so it will be very simple. Just a simple journal entry, that is Workman Compensation Reserve account debit 90,000, and always remember to write the full form. Don't just think to write WCR in the short form, there will be no marks given for that. Always write the full form, Workman Compensation Reserve. So Workman Compensation Reserve account debit 90,000 to, there are three partners A, B and C. So A's capital account, B's capital account, and C's capital account. Now what will be the values? See, here it is given 1:1:1 ratio. As they have distributed the value at in the same, means in the previous ratio, that is 1:1:1, they will distribute that also in the same ratio, that will be 90,000 divided into 3, that is when we have distributed 90,000 among the three partners in 1:1:1 ratio, it will be 30,000, 30,000 and 30,000. So now moving to the second question, that is there is a claim of rupees 60,000 from 90,000. So easy, it will be same as Workman Compensation Reserve account debit 90,000. Now there will be two provision for workman claim. Okay, because 60,000 has been taken, okay, by the workman, for which the reserve was actually created, the purpose is done. So provision for workman claim, that is 60,000. Now 30,000 is left, so 30,000 is left, so it will be obviously distributed among the three partners to A's capital account, capital account to C's capital account. How much is left? From 90,000, 60,000 has been claimed. So 30,000 is left. It will be distributed again in the same ratio 1:1:1. That is 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. So if you match 90,000, 60 plus 10 plus 10 is 30, 60 plus 30, that is 90,000. So it is done. So moving to the next. So now moving to the third case, that is there is a claim of rupees 90,000. So the reserve was there 90,000 and the claim is also of 90,000. So it will be easy. That is workman compensation reserve account debit 90,000 to provision for workman claim, that is 90,000. Easy. So now the interesting parts come, that is when the claim is more than the reserve, that is 1,20,000 is more than 90,000. So what will be the case here? Okay, so let's move to the next page. So number 4, there is a claim of 1,20,000. Okay, again same thing. Now workman compensation reserve account debit 90,000. So what we usually do to provision for workman claim, what is that? 1,20,000. But is that working? Here it is 90,000, here it is 1,20,000. It is not balanced, right? So here comes the interesting part, that is here will be revaluation account. Debit. What is the value? What is the difference? That is 30,000. Easy. So the revaluation account has been debited. Now it will again be credited. Okay. So let's see what will be in the journal. Here it will come is capital account debit 10,000. Is capital account debit 10,000 and C's capital account debit 10,000 to revaluation. So now let me explain why it has been so. As you know, revaluation once have been debited, it will again be credited again. Okay, it will again be credited. Now 30,000 has been more. 90,000 was the claim, 1,20,000 was the claim and 90,000 was the reserve. 30,000 has more been required. So from where will that 30,000 will come? The three partners have been distributed again in the same ratio 1:1:1. That is 30,000 more in the same ratio 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Okay, I think this topic has been cleared for you. Now let's move to the next topic. So I have started with a question for you. That is, here you can see a company is there who have a company or anything you can say. A business is there. The business have invested rupees 1 lakh in any kind of thing like shares, debentures, real estate or anything. Okay, so maybe it is an investment. Okay, 1 lakh, it may be fall down to any value or maybe increase to any value. It is uncertain. Okay, so what did the partners do? They make an reserve for that investment fluctuation reserve of 60,000. If anyhow the value of 1 lakh drops rapidly to any value or maybe 10,000 or any value, it may be dropped to any value, so they can manage that, means they can manage that dropped value by this reserve. So the reserve is this purpose to means to manage the value. Okay, so let's start with the cases. Let's understand the case first. The value of investment is rupees 1 lakh. Okay, means the investment was 1 lakh. Okay, so investment was 1 lakh. It is still 1 lakh. The value of investment is 70,000. The value of investment is rupees 40,000. The value of investment is 10,000. And the interesting part is here, the value of investment is 1,30,000, which we will look later on. So now let's move to the solution now. So now let's start with the solution. In the first one, the value of investment is rupees 1 lakh. So the company have investment, the company or anything, they have investment 1 lakh. The farm has invested 1 lakh, and it is still, for the present time, for the time being, it is 1 lakh only. So the reserve will be distributed among the partners equally in the same ratio. Okay, 1:1:1 was the first ratio. It will be distributed again in the first ratio. That will be investment debit 60,000 among the three partners. It will be distributed to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account. 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. Okay, so now let's move to the second case. So the second question, it is saying the value of investment is rupees 70,000. So the journal will be investment account 30,000. The investment was rupees 1 lakh. It has dropped to 70,000, as I have said previously. It will, if it drops, for that only the reserve has been created. So the 1 lakh has been deteriorated to 70,000. So they have a loss of 30,000. So from this reserve, 30,000 will be managed here as investment for the loss, and the rest of the 30,000 will be left. That will be distributed among the partners only in the same old ratio, that is 1:1:1. What will be the value? That is 10,000, obviously. Now let's move to the third case, that is, so number third, it is saying the value of investment is rupees 40,000. Then the investment was rupees 1 lakh. Now it has turned to 40,000. The 1 lakh has been now turned to 40,000. The loss is rupees 60,000. So I think you can identify the, for reserve is 60,000. It will obviously be means move to the loss itself. So the journal will be to investment 60,000. Okay. So now let's move to the number fourth, that is, so number 4, it is saying the value of investment is rupees 10,000 now, means a massive loss of 90,000. The investment was rupees 1 lakh, now it has turned to 10,000. Okay, and the reserve is only of 60,000, means there is deficit of 30,000. So let's see what will the journal for this. Investment fluctuation reserve account debit 60,000, devaluation account debit 30,000, because it is a deficit value. Okay, now to investment. $90,000. Okay, so as I have said, as revaluation account has once been debited, it will again be credited. So as the loss has been incurred of rupees 90,000 and 30,000 and 60,000 has been managed, but 30,000 is still as a loss, so it will be bought by the owners itself, that is A, B and C. Okay, now A's capital account debit 10,000, B's capital account debit 10,000, C's capital account 10,000 to revaluation account. Okay, so now let's move to the next, that is number 5. So number 5, what it is saying, the value of investment is now rupees 1,30,000. Okay, it was 1 lakh, now it is 1,30,000, means profit of rupees 30,000. So it is a great news for the partners itself. So it will be investment fluctuation account debit 60,000 to A's capital account 20,000 to B's capital account 20,000 to C's capital account 20,000. The reserve has been distributed among the partners in the same ratio 1:1:1. Now the profit itself, the investment profit, that is 30,000. What will the journal for this? Let's have a look for this. That is investment account debit 30,000 to revaluation account. 30,000. As I have said again, as revaluation account has been credited, it will be debited again. So here it will come the next journal, that is revaluation account debited 30,000 to among the three partners. The profit will be distributed among the three partners A, B and C, obviously. That is 10,000, 10,000 and 10,000. So here is the sum done. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have understand what I want to say. The two topics, that is WCR and IFR. So I think it will help you a lot. Thank you, Om Namah Shivaya. Have a nice day.